Welcome, Aries. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your May full moon reading. I am inspired by the moon in 25 degrees of Scorpio. That is encouraging our continued ability to listen to our experience deeply, particularly the wisdom that has arisen through our willingness to look at those uncomfortable places in our experiences and behaviors that have been triggered by our uncomfortable feelings. So we are encouraged by Jupiter's transit into Aries this month in a couple of days, preceding the full moon, that is giving us a positive uplift in our ability, encouragement to expand and grow. So if you enjoy this reading, please like and subscribe to my channel. I thank all of you who do support me in all the ways that you do. Aries, your overall energy is the Strength card, and this is indicating your ability and endurance in persevering over the many challenges and difficulties you've been experiencing physically and in your social environment over the last few months, quite possibly years, that have led to this really deep and expansive ability to accept and understand your capacity to do more, to pursue, to complete the challenges that you've set out for yourself. In the 10th house of this horoscope reading, we have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is a clear indicator that the time is right for you to make a move in pursuit of your goals. Where you have met with some resistance or indifference in the past, you are now receiving much of the support and encouragement that you have given to others over your lifetime. Your customary experience is being in charge, taking care of things, providing for the needs of others, and now you are in a phase where you are in a cycle of receiving and gaining back, receiving back the kind of love and support you have always given. In the first house, we have the Six of Swords. You may have noticed I do not read reversals. The Six of Swords is really showing me that your constant perspective, your daily attitude is towards the ongoing healing work, the pursuit of peace and a resolution to the conflicts that have arisen in your life. You are pursuing the peaceful way, the way of acceptance, the soothing, self-soothing of your efforts to understand more deeply your experiences, many unhappy experiences, but also the difficulties that you recognize externally in the world around you. You continue on a path of healing and acceptance. In your fourth house, we have the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is indicating that as far as your attitude towards your unconscious, your past experiences, your family of origin, you are cultivating a shift in perspective. You are opened up to new experiences, listening and communicating, that facilitating the communication of those that have had experiences that are different than yours, a deeper understanding of the context of your particular pursuit of truth, so that you are inspired newly by this ability to listen and to hear deeply the experiences of those in your family for whom you have customarily taken charge, given direction, provided leadership to. You are open to this facilitation of a truth greater than what you have been up until now able to really hear and understand. In the seventh house, the house of your significant others, we have the Eight of Pentacles. This is interesting because it shows me that your ability to work deeply on your own development is having an extremely positive impact on your partners or significant others in your life, so that your healing journey, your development journey, is helping others who are challenged similarly in your life at an intimate level. This can even have you writing about, teaching about, or somehow sharing and communicating your experience on your healing journey, so that you are providing that leadership to others, an audience of others that may not be directly in a significant partnership with you, but who are looking to your model of growth as an example to follow. I'm going to clarify with the African Tarot, which I have also shuffled. And I'm going to start with the first house rather than the 10th house, where I usually begin. The first house is clarified by the Six of Cups and the Ace of Swords. This is describing your conscious steps and actions towards healing and harmonizing your understanding of your life, the context of your personal journey right now. The Six of Cups really is reaffirming your connection to your family of origin, those formative relationships and experiences that you continue to harmonize and balance in your life to date. The Ace of Swords is indicating a new phase, a new level of communication and understanding that you are unraveling as a part of your experience. Because this is so intimate, your objectivity is being pulled upon to clarify the development of this new experience of truth that you are now understanding, you are now pursuing, you are recording, you are documenting, you are in some way sharing this experience and the document of this experience with others. And this is reinvigorating your creative juices, opportunities to begin something new, perhaps a new writing or speaking practice. I'm going to clarify the Knight of Swords in the fourth house with the Four of Pentacles. And the King of Swords is repeated again in your sixth house. So this perspective that you're taking with regards to your own history, your own memory, your beginnings, your home life, your subconscious experience is being very much directed to your habits and routines, the ways in which you can manifest this understanding to your personal and ultimately your collective experience, so that you are cultivating those procedures and steps that you can take on a daily and consistent behavior that will lead to not only greater productivity, but efficiency in terms of alignment with your mission, with your highest beliefs, with your understanding of the truth, and a broader exploration of those things that are deeply inspiring you to physically improve your life and your environment. The Eight of Pentacles in the seventh house is being clarified by the Six of Swords, another repeat of your first house, and the Five of Cups. I love the repeats. They reinforce ideas, and here the Six of Swords in your first house, your perspective, your attitude, is reinforced by the things that you recognize you gain and give most in your intimate relationships. This is where and how you are sharing resources. So it is the mining of these experiences and the things, the difficult experiences from which you have learned, from which you have gained lessons and an understanding of the gift, the balance of difficulties with the riches and rewards that they are yielding. Your ability to do that in a deep way informs your relationships and the resources that you share in those relationships. So this perspective again of how you are healing, how you're growing, what you have learned from your past, particularly those uncomfortable experiences, is one of the most valuable resources that is informing and improving your relationships. The ninth house has the Five of Cups, and this is a card to me that is very much about this balancing act. You have the Six of Cups here, which indicates that you are taking the step beyond, but you are spiritually poised between an acceptance of your pain, your loss, the comfort and perspective that grieving is offering you, and the deep gratitude for the connection that remains. That connection being your ability to communicate and have a connection to your higher self, to greater potential, to thankfulness for the many gifts that you have learned from the difficulties you have faced. The Wheel of Fortune in the 10th house is being clarified by the Sun card in the 11th house and the Eight of Pentacles, another repeat in your 12th house. So the Sun card has the most healing and overall clarifying experience right now for you. Your ability to work with your broadest community and collective associations, associates, alignments with the beliefs and practices, the principles and unity that you are experiencing collectively through your humanitarian, political, social, activist experience is clarifying for you at this time. It is simplifying things, not making things easier, but you are longing and drawn to the most simple predicts of this experience of collective organizing, social change, and activism. This is giving you a rejuvenation and an alignment with your deepest happiness. This is informing what it is and how you are communicating to others. And it's also reinforcing that this ability to experience this greater connection, this liberation from the complications of the challenges you've experienced, is helping you to continue to do this work on yourself, this building up, this mastering of the craft of healing and your ability to communicate about that. Your story, your narrative is necessary not only for clarifying this pursuit of truth and service that is important to you, but also this deep sense of gratitude that your challenges, the overcoming of challenges, is something that you are able to share in an incremental way, in an expansive way, in a well-crafted way, but it's something that others are hungering for, others are thirsting for your narrative, the completeness of the journey in which you are finding a welcoming change into your life, clear about the change that you are channeling into service to others. I'm going to finish up this reading, Aries, with a botanical inspiration, and hope again that you're enjoying this reading. The sweet pea was overturned, and I'm going to take that in my imperfect shuffling. And the card keywords are blissful pleasure. Joseph Campbell says, follow your bliss and the universe will open doors where there were only walls. I'm going to leave it here, Aries. Thank you for your time and attention. Until next time, Namaste.